Hello folks, welcome back to MechWarrior 5 Clans for the finale of the Wolves of Tukayyid DLC. Last time out, we held off a counterattack from Comstar's 12th army, but the rest of our force has been bogged down in the Pozaristu Mountains. With time running out, we need to break through Comstar's line of defense and advance towards our final target, the city of Brzo. The cost of war here. Good grief. Finally spending some time with Liston and Gronagle, I think.
So many.
I gave up trying to count.
Too many.
And to think, most clans have it worse than us. The casualty rate of Smoke Jaguars alone nearly triples ours.
Vogt planned this. He knew dangling Terra in front of the clans would draw us all in. Sheep ready for slaughter. His plan was a death trap. And we walked right into it.
We all knew what was at stake. They all surrendered their lives fighting for Terra. To end this war once and for all.
Liston looks pissed.
How can you say that? So far, the clans have only achieved 3 of our 14 objectives.
And multiple clans have already pulled out in defeat. The Comm Guards are poised for victory, regardless of if we take Brzo or not.
And if the clans lose, their sacrifices will amount to nothing.
Nothing. We did not start this war. The Wolves were the only clan who voted against the invasion. We are fighting to end this, once and for all.
And look how well that is turning out for us.
Coward! You disgrace yourself and their sacrifices with such talk. You, who fought against all of the clan's freeborn prejudices to stand where you are today.
Sorry, Rana. It is not my intention to speak ill of the dead. Or our mission.
Say, Star Captain. You are right. A mission for us to take our leave.
Granted.
Feels like a lot less unity in Breaker Star than there was in Cobalt or the Ghost Bears.
You could have handled that better.
I know. How would you explain this?
War. The kind of war the inner sphere has lived and breathed for centuries. Kind of war the clans have long forgotten how to fight.
If Tukayyid is already lost, then why continue?
Why indeed. Politics.
Because there's losing to Comstar, and then there's losing in the eyes of the clans. This was never just a battle for Terra, but for who would emerge as the ill clan.
So that is why the Crusaders insisted on fighting their own campaigns.
Yes.
They can dictate the future of not just their own clan, but of all of them.
And we must leave this place with any victory we can. So we cannot be blamed.
For the outcome of this war.
That's right. Our chance to win Terra may indeed be lost, but that does not make our sacrifices any less important. This has become a fight for the survival of our clan. That is a battle we cannot afford to lose.
The stakes have been raised then. If all the clans suffer a humiliating defeat here on Tukayyid, then Wolves, and specifically Ulrich Kerensky, will be blamed for leading them into a death trap, essentially. But if the Wolves can secure both of their objectives, where so many others have failed, then they can at least say that, look, we were able to win the battle here. It was your own failings that led to the ultimate defeat and failure of Operation Revival, the conquest or reclaiming of Terra and the Inner Sphere. It's nice to finally get a bit of time with the remaining two members of our star here. I didn't notice before, but this guy here, Liston, with the Vitiligo, has like his hair has lost pigmentation as well. It's quite cool to see in a cutscene. I don't think I've ever seen a character in a game like that. I don't know what to make of Gronagal's kind of... He was lingering around as if he wanted to say something at the end there, but he chose not to. Rana doesn't feel... If you look at how... Oh, I've forgotten the character's name. Who was the leader of our Silverroot Keshik that we played with Ghost Bears? But she just felt like a much stronger leader. And yeah, what's his name? Did come in and rock the boat. But at least the rest of the unit felt unified behind her. And indeed, our original lance with Jaden. I thought Jaden came across as, although a little bit naive, I'm not going to blame him for that, a very strong leader. He was able to get the most out of his lance until, of course, things started going wrong with the loss of Liam. Let's start with the barracks here. So everyone is pretty much maxed out. So it's a case of where do we want to spend our precious XP. You're still saving it for evasion. Rana is going to go for sniper, which she can afford multiple pips in. Did I not spend any XP on her last time? I must have forgotten. Okay, well, we can get 2 pips. We can almost get 3. I think I must have cancelled the XP spend before. That was a mistake. It didn't affect anything. I got through the last missions just fine. But whatever, this will help her do more damage. Having that faster would have helped in the last mission kill those approaching Comstar mechs, but whatever, we managed okay. And now we're going to go back to these two. They have finished with their evasion, so it's a case of what do I want most? Weapons cooldown after killing a mech? Well, maybe not. He's in the Naga, so he's not really going to get that. This could be good. If I keep going in on this with Naga, then this does increase damage. I think this will work because the Naga's missiles are doing a ton of damage to the rear armor. So I get the impression that's why the missile is always striking. But because I think it might just be programmed that way rather than, I don't know, an actual ballistic or a projectile with calculated ballistics. I'm unsure whether this trait will work as intended with it, but we'll give it a try all the same. Gronagal here, what do I want to give you? Not melee, obviously. Reduces incoming damage. This one, I think. Keep you alive. Yeah, for sure. This one. And then we've said already, oh no, Wallister does have pips. It was long range here. Okay. That is our unit. Or our star all sorted. So next up is facilities. Actually, you know what? Next up is this. Wow, okay. A 4th Warhawk, but more importantly, the Direwolf is available not through merits, but through credits. And I don't know if I can even afford it. We got all our upgrades as well. That's nice. Let's go to the marketplace and see how much this Direwolf costs. 500 merits. Okay, so it was an unlock with this. We didn't get a level up though, so there must be more to it. I reckon these are pre-programmed unlocks depending on your campaign progress through Wolves of Tukayyid, because we saw that Timberwolf came much later than the Gargoyle and the Executioner. I can't remember where the Warhawk was in that chain, but regardless, we will happily buy this for 500. Yes, please. Do I want to spend any credits? No, because we're going to get a Bane at some point. And we will wait for that to see how much it is, just to make sure we can afford it, and then we'll spend what's left on anything else we might want. Okay. Let's leave you be. I'm going to go to the science lab. We've got no milestones, but we can do some upgrades, including on the direwolf here, because we purchased it with merits. We start out with a little bit of XP, so those are nice ones to have to make this. Oh, we got even more than I realized. Acceleration, then why not? None of those. Linebacker we're done with. Naga now. This one. Nightgear also. This one. Shadowhawk we're not using. The Warhawk we are using 2 of. There we go. Right, milestones are all done. Mech Bay is now looking like this. Let's move the direwolf in just for a second. So we've got 425 tons, and the last mission was, what, 430, so we should be fine. I mean, we might as well use the direwolf ourselves. Wallister was good at range. His perks reduce damage at range. So let's have these 2 in the Warhawks, for better or worse. The direwolf is probably our best brawler, so I reckon it'll replace Gronagel's Nightgear, and Runic will continue to use the Naga until the end, probably. This is when we get the Bane. I'll throw direwolf over there. And then I think that's a fine lance composition. I will need to check out the weapon groups. I can't really remember how I had it set up before. These were on thumb buttons. Yeah, I do remember now. They need to be chain fired, otherwise we're going to overheat badly. You're on the wrong key. Is that why I couldn't fire missiles? Because it was on melee. So my control key last time I was complaining about it being broken, but it's because in MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, melee is always on group 5, whereas in clans it always seems to be on group 4, and so I have the Q button mapped to the melee group depending on what game I'm playing, and that was throwing me off because I'm used to control being group 4, but in clans it's a bit different. So okay, I should have been able to fire those LRMs. There was nothing wrong with them. No matter. Doesn't affect things now. Let's just finish these off. I want to have them always firing together. Frankly, they can all fire together as well. There we go. I think that's how I had it set up in the Smoke Jaguar campaign when I was using it as well. I don't think we used the direwolf in Ghost Bear because we had the Kodiak instead. Okay, happy enough with that. Science Lab is where we're heading to next then, for some research. What do I want to purchase? Well, we've got the autocannons now, which I quite like. Does the direwolf have jump jets? Yes, it does. Good God, man, this might be... I mean, we might as well. I don't know if we'll have them for very long, because we might get the Bane at the end of this first mission. Okay, so jump jets are an option. Lasers, I think, is quite frankly more important, though. Heat is what I want. This is no pulse lasers, is it? It's all ER, so we'll forget pulse, and we'll go in on the ER lasers. Let's go and get the level 2s first. And then we can get one more, probably heat. And then there we go. So we'll make some progress with heat, and the other 3 will have unlocked. Jump jets are low priority. They're cool to have in this game. This direwolf's going to be a monster now. It can jump around. I could upgrade the lab more. I've got an excess of... I can't get any more scientists. I might as well fully upgrade this lab. So that's as much research as we can do. So the merits are basically for anything else I might want to purchase. We don't need any more technicians. I think we probably got more... Yeah, tons in reserve there. It was really only a couple missions in the second chapter where we struggled a bit with some low tonnage ones. I probably wasn't playing as well as I could have, but at the same time, I think I wasn't too bad. We were a little undertonned at one point. There's a lot of mechs coming at us. These days, though, we're in a very strong position. Alright, we're done here then. Let's go and check our briefing. We're heading back towards the scenic highway here, stepping up the assault. We have not yet broken through the defensive line on Pozoristu Mountains. Well, I say that, 10th Army is in retreat, and so is the 12th, after seeing them off up here. Right, 66th Division's line broken. Sakan Radik reports that Beta has successfully broken through the 66th position. 10th Army in retreat towards Brzo. Heavy casualties, but fighting integrity is still good. Beta continue approach of southwestern Brzo. Alpha pushes Comguards east, awaiting reinforcements. Comguard coalition successfully pushed back into Brzo suburbs. Excuse me? Have they? Are we in the suburbs already? Seems quite far from the city still. Alpha in need of repair and refitting, holding position and awaiting to relink with the 13th Wolf Guards. This looks more mountainous than suburbs to me here, but okay. That's fine. We will continue on. One thing I wanted to cover in that cutscene but forgot about. Gronagol was raising the point that Comstar is on the verge of victory already, no matter what they do at Brzo, because with 3 clans already lifted off world, having failed to secure any of their objectives, that means Comstar has already won in, 6 of the 14 designated targets. Now, I mentioned last time that the Ghost Bears are going to be given a victory by Vogt as a way of redeploying forces, but it also, by giving them the victory in their own battle, even though they only took 1 of their objectives, it ultimately means that they, at most, the remaining clans can only score 7 as the total score, which will end in a draw, which is still kind of a victory for Comstar. They might not get the truce that they wanted, but at the same time, they can probably go back to the negotiating tables and find something. Also, Jade Falcon, so who's left at this point? Jade Falcon, who've secured 1 objective, although they have actually abandoned it, although I don't think Comstar is able to take it back either. And Steel Vipers are still on the field, but they have not taken any objectives. So even if we all pull together and somehow are able to secure the remaining 6, that still doesn't bode well. Okay, we're going to go into stepping up then. Ulrich is sending us against, presumably, the 9th Army here. Secure an LZ in order to bring Roque and his Bravo artillery star onto the field to begin targeting the gates. The gates of Brzo? Don't know what to expect here. 435 tons. Let's see what the briefing is.
Ilkan, we have the wind at our back. We should make our play to take Brzo.
I agree with Sakan Radik. We may have halted reinforcements coming from the pass, but that will not stop them all.
You are right about that, Kerensky. I'm already seeing Comguards from the 11th Army flown in by dropship from the Jade Falcon front.
How many clans are left?
Just us. The Ghost Bears accepted a marginal victory surrender from the Comguards, and are being allowed to collect their dead and wounded. While the Vipers and Falcons are withdrawing under fire, we are the last clan front that is not in retreat.
So that is it then. Terra is lost.
For now. But taking Brzo will prove that victory was always possible, had the others not been so reckless.
Reminding the clan council of that fact for the next 15 years might even be worth it. If they don't kill us first.
A problem for another day. For now, we need to take Brzo. Sakan Radik, continue to push through the mountains towards the southern end of Brzo. Natasha, before Task Force Widow can make their approach, I need you to clear a suburb located along the scenic highway. While not Brzo itself, there is still a significant concentration of Comguards stationed within the town. They have walled themselves off behind a series of gates located in this section of the town.
We have not come this far to let a few flimsy gates slow us down.
We scanned the integrity of the gates. They are made with ferrocrete, reinforced with layered armored plating. Our supply caches and ground vehicles cannot move through the region while those gates are up.
Sounds like a job for an artillery star.
Then you will need to clear
Why
a
do we have
safe
a
landing zone
image
for
of an
this
executioner?
area here. I cannot risk losing them before our assault on Brzo.
We'll get it done. Star Captain Rana. Breaker Star has proven itself, time and time again, here on Tukayyid this past week. You will lead the charge on the ground and secure the LZ. I trust you to get it done.
I am honored, my Khan.
We know the game plan. Now let us execute it.
Okay, so yeah, the Ghost Bears have been given their victory at this point. Focters said. So I can't remember exactly how Tukayyid is scored, if you want to look at it that way. So there was 14 objectives, each clan was assigned 2. But then each clan was given either a defeat, a victory, or a draw. Ghost Bears were given a victory, despite having only taken one of their objectives. So I guess there are 2 different ways. You needed a majority in either objectives or overall victories. But yeah, I'm looking at the timetable, and it seems like Ghost Bear was given on the 10th their campaign ended. But also the Jade Falcons left on the 10th, supposedly, which I'm not 100% certain on. It makes... Ulrich there made it sound like they were still in retreat and hadn't left the planet yet, but reinforcements were on their way towards the Wolf Clan from Jade Falcons, and they're going to arrive on the 13th. So I'm just giving you an idea of where we are in the timeline. Tukayyid started on May 1st, although the Wolves didn't arrive until the 5th, and concludes on May 21st. So we're about halfway through the campaign, but I don't think it goes to an explosive finish. It more kind of peters out towards the end. Okay, let's try out our new toy, the Direwolf. God damn, you really don't realize how big the Night Jade is until you see it alongside these 185 tonners here. Let's deploy. Looks like we're leaving the snowy mountains behind us.
Wolf Spiders, Comstar will pull out all the stops they have left to halt us from reaching Brzo.
Right. Apparently we're advancing back down the other side of the hill and going west, back towards Skupo. Actually, that does make sense, because it said we were waiting there to regroup with an artillery star. But then I think the gates are going to be somewhere else.
They will be dug into the mountains, the ground. We know their game, and we'll keep beating them at it. We need to clear a landing zone and set the table for our artillery star to work their magic. Or we'll be trying to take Brzo with our bare hands. Landing zone Bravo is marked. Let's get to it.
These Surats are running out of places to hide.
Scan mode engaged.
Their forces on the ground must be praying to Blake that they just hand us Brzo before they are all thinned out. They would embrace the cowardly way out of this.
Have you not learned from our rows of dead, Runic? Overconfidence kills on Tukayyid.
Okay. This is a bit slower than I remember the Direwolf, and it does not have jump jets. Maybe the Widowmaker does. That's what I'm misremembering or something.
Contact! Com guards have poked their heads out.
Awesome ahead.
Weapons free! No matter what they throw at us, push us through to LZ Bravo. Elementals, sweep the perimeter and deal with any harassers.
We will keep them on the outside.
Thank you, Olin. One down. Hunchback next, then. I think it's because I just don't have any upgrades in this mech. It's a bit slower than I remember it being. Oh, Naga, where are you going up front? Overconfidence kills. Runic, what are you doing?
Breaker 3 is maneuvering for a shot.
Get out of here. Oh, I've got pulse lasers here. I thought it was mediums. I'm just going to ignore you. Okay, well, I'm not anymore.
Moving to hit those targets.
Close, up high. Hold.
I am unstoppable out here.
Okay, listen. Oh, that's another Igor miles away. What I'm gonna do here is actually...
barely to the target zone.
You move then, Runic. I can't easily... Oh, hang on, that's not what I wanted to fire.
Incoming missile.
Got one. Let us see the rest of you beat that.
Come on, we don't want to be taking LRM damage too easily here. I'm waiting for them to crest, but that seems like the wrong idea then, because they're just going to sit over there. Ooh, okay.
Maneuvering for a shot.
Make it this one. I'm shooting at Wallister here.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed. Target
Get this Highlander.
Going to turn this battlefield into a shooting gallery.
target destroyed. Incoming missile.
Cleared this sector.
Thank you.
Breakers, we cleared our path to LZ Bravo. Let us go get our heavy hitters on the ground. Keep pushing, Spiders! We need the artillery support to destroy those gates! Axe 1, scout a spot on the edge of the city we can lay low. Once we get the artillery on the ground, we need to put them in the best position to hit the gates.
Axstar, follow me.
Where is Axstar? Ahead of our position somewhere. I don't know how much damage I was doing to that Warhawk's arm there, but I didn't realize at first that I was hitting him instead of the archer that I was firing at. Is that the city I can see ahead? It looks too industrial.
Roger that, Star Captain. We'll hustle to the marked grid point. Throttling to the marked waypoint, Breaker
You
1.
move here and just stay behind. He is better actually.
To the target zone.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode disengaged.
So quiet still here.
LZ Bravo is crawling with defenders.
Is it?
We need to grind them down.
I see them now.
Make a safe landing site, whatever it takes.
Well, there's a couple things coming in. I'm just going to back up a little bit. I see something in the gloom. And he sees me as well, apparently. That's out of range. Maybe it's not if he's firing then.
New hostile detected.
Zeus.
I have the target locked on my tactical screen, shifting to hit it, Breaker 1.
Do it then, Wallister. Nice. That's a kill.
New hostile detected.
Next one there.
Locking onto target.
Target destroyed. Target
You're down.
destroyed. Target destroyed.
There's an assault on our right.
This is Breaker 3. Need to angle for a clean shot. Stand by.
There is an assault over here.
Just wiped off another target.
There.
New hostile detected.
It's a Victor.
Victor.
Arrows away on that, please. Just trying to get his arm there, but he wasn't quite lined up as I thought. Oh, he's just a sitting duck. AC-20 off. Let's go center torso then.
Low. Target destroyed.
He's gone.
Another
There.
Attack order confirmed. These turrets are mine.
Incoming missile.
Mind your displays, Breaker Star.
Oh, we're flanked.
The Conquerors have deployed another threat on the field.
Thinning out their Mech reserves.
Watch that heat. Focus fire on you.
Time to gut this fish.
We'll leave the Atlas.
New hostile detected. Atlas.
Forget it. The armor will hold. Hello. Okay.
Bring those turrets to their knees.
Landing zone Bravo is secure, Widow 1.
And my points have tidied up the perimeter.
Welcome, Naga Lance.
Bravo Artillery Star is touching down now.
We have ground under us, Clan Kerensky. Show us the targets on the menu.
Phelan, you find an area the Comstar hasn't turned into a hiding spot?
Just sent you the coordinates. But there's
Okay.
comm guards hunkered down there. You'll need to send them packing first.
Got it. We can do.
Okay, Spiders, we need to regroup at the edge of the city and get on the same page. Head to Akstar's rally point.
These comm guards are stubborn. I bet our exploits have spread through their ranks. They want to be the ones who can claim they held off the 13th. An order too tall for them.
Why was there a single Timberwolf with this Lance of Nagas here? These ones have a different camo to the others we've seen before. It's the same as our own. Just check my health and my team here, actually. Naga, whatever. Okay. Warhawks are just about holding, but their arms are always vulnerable. Especially ballisters at the moment.
We're about to hit their screeners. Let us shatter them.
There we go. I don't know who they're firing at. We'll find out in a second. Damn it, come on, come on.
Targets verified. About to remind those freebirds how weak they are.
These guys were a little bit over-aggressive. Look at the map right now, how many assaults are here in this fight. Oh, the game's about to lag a bit.
Those targets off the field.
Oh, heat's too high. I need to stop firing large lasers. Oh, hello, awesome.
I have the target locked on my
Just gonna ignore him, go for rear armor. Oh, there's no point in that.
That mech just crumbled. Their tech just cannot match us.
Is there something happening on me? Oh, I see. I was standing on top of an explosion which was illuminating the rain there. Thought it was an elemental trying to soar into my cockpit or something. Get him, arrows.
All screeners are down. Form up on me. We have business to discuss.
Okay, Runic took some arms off, I think. Oh wait, Runic is the Naga. He didn't lose his arms. Liston maybe lost an arm. It was that Highlander fight near the beginning. Oh, hang on, we're not at the end of the map here. I thought it was about to end. Yeah, the Highlander fight led me to think. Well, no, it screwed us. I was just sitting back thinking they were about to advance over the hills and just soaking up LRMs. Meanwhile, we were getting flanked the whole time by two on our left. I just wasn't ready for them. And then I was shooting my own Warhawk in that.
I see you, Breaker. Good work. We got you from here.
I see the city as well. It is the end of the map. Good. We can get some repairs done. Now that Roque and Bravo are on the ground, we have no time to waste. Meet me in the briefing room ASAP. Who is Roke? Is that a MechWarrior, maybe? In that Timberwolf, perhaps? Okay. Runic, of course, does no damage whatsoever. But he is actually inflicting hurt with that arrow. The Warhawks are doing good. Oh wait, Gronagol, you're in the Night Chair. Who was our other Warhawk? Was it was Wallaster, wasn't it? Okay, alright. Well done then, Gronagol. And this thing shreds. Clear. Max, max, max. Brilliant. Wolf Silver Keshik. Interesting. I'll take it. So the 5 galaxies, frontline galaxies that the Clan Wolf used during Operation Revival, Alpha, Bravo, Gamma, Delta, and Epsilon, they had colors assigned to them. So if I remember, gold is Alpha and silver is going to be Beta, which means the Silver Keshik is the headquarters unit of Beta Galaxy, which is Garth Raddick's own unit. Then what else is there? So Epsilon is green because most of that's the kind of freeborn galaxy and a lot of kind of cadets fresh out of training. So red galaxy must be one of them, and then presumably bronze then is Gamma, and red is perhaps Delta. Bronze doesn't ring any bells, but I think just by process of elimination, I can't think what else it would be. Other than gold, silver, bronze, then red for Delta, and green for Epsilon. Let's have a look at that before we forget. We've taken some damage here that we cannot get repaired. What am I looking for? Gamma pattern. Way over here. There's Gamma, Iota, and Silver Keshik. Weirdly, is quite a lot of gold and copper on it. I actually kind of like it. It looks like a Christmas chocolate all wrapped up in shiny tinfoil. I like the metallic ones more than some of the god-awful this that is out there. What am I looking at here? What are these markers on the side? Do you know what's strange as well? Is like, they chose these colors because the Sherman scheme is used during the training missions on Huntress for the Smoke Jaguar campaign, where it's like 2 different muted greys and then kind of red stars and patterns on it. And it looks quite smart. But just for reasons unknown to me, they have gone all in. What is the significance of this? MechWarrior 3050 2013. Is this when MWO released? Or is that MechWarrior 3 050? No, I don't think so. I couldn't tell you what that is. Maybe this pattern goes all the way back to the MechWarrior Online. But yeah, God. They could have... They don't do themselves any favor or spite. I mean, what am I supposed to be? They're hideous. More muted ones like this are a little bit better in my eyes. That's nothing. Okay, we're going to stay with this. I want to keep it thematic. Right, how bad is our repair situation? Fine, not so fine, but we can request another technician. Let's do so and give it to you. So you're 100% and this will be fine. We may not have even needed that because I should have checked this. 2 Banes are now on the market. Wow, I thought we were going to get a briefing about that. Did we get super lucky and get them early? I want to purchase both, but I don't think I can afford either. Find out in a second. Well, at 40 million, I can definitely afford them. I can afford both. Alright, let's try out 2 Banes then. Purchase. Our new toys here. 100 tonners each. Let's go through milestones. There's none. But we can do some upgrades. We just purchased the Bane, but because we didn't buy it with merits, we don't get any bonus XP to spend. Oh, wait, hang on. I've already done that one. A little bit more maneuverable, a bit more top speed as well, which is something the Direwolf actually needs. Nightgear. Warhawk. Might as well do you. Let's have a look at what our new Banes have, and then we'll determine what research we're going to do after that. Right, we've got 2 different varieties, a 2 and a 1. 10 Ultra Autocannon 2s. And 4 machine guns, don't forget about those. In one shoulder box up there. Look at this thing. It's like a toad, squat and wide. God damn. Alright, and what's the Bane 2 then? 2 weapons on each arms. What are they? Ultra Autocannon 10s. With the machine gun box still present. I want to go all in on this first. And then we will maybe try the Bane 2 if we've got tonnage. 450 tons now. We'll try this one out next time. Yeah, and then see how much tonnage we got left. If I've got 465 tons to play with, I might take both Banes in place of this Warhawk here. But now it's a matter then of what's going to be good. Confirm that Gronagol is going to be good with the Direwolf. It's mostly a close range with the Ultras and the Pulse Lasers. I think this is what I'm saving for, isn't it? Turning speed would be good for a Direwolf as well, to be honest. But that's lower priority. You were on the rear armor strike. So no, Rana, we were buying this one. So Rana's maxed out 3 skills now. And then we may want this one for the Bane. But we can't afford anything regardless. And you can't afford anything but this, which I don't want. Oh wait, hang on. That is not... No, this is more important. Liston, you can finally get another innovation. You will probably not be able to afford any more, so if I get any more XP, I will spend it on something else. Everybody should be going up to assault affinities. I might as well take the Bane here. Because I'm not going to be using any other assaults myself. If I can find the Bane, there it is. There we go. You are in an assault. Everybody should have assault affinity. Even if I swap you around, Gronagol will probably stay in the Direwolf for the rest, so I'm actually going to give him specifically the Direwolf. You might swap to a Bane or something, so I'll give everyone else just generic assaults. You were a long range guy, weren't you? So maybe I'll give you both. Let's go assaults, and I'll just get assaults for everybody. Okay, there we go. Then I can happily swap those other 3 around. Alright, then we need to now check out our briefing. We've advanced into the new region. We're through the Pozoristu Mountains. Again, I think this text isn't where the mountains are. It's just telling you that this large designated region is all part of it. I can see the mountains here actually on the map. 10th is in full retreat. Some of it's already reached Brzo. The 12th are no longer getting involved. The 9th, who we've chased all the way from Skupo, are still just about holding out. Sakan Radek down. Heavy resistance encountered approaching Brzo's southwestern edge. Sakan Radek's mech is down and unresponsive. Status unknown. Khan Natasha Kerensky has assumed immediate control of Beta. Beta ordered to hold the line until the Ilkhan arrives to reinforce. Colonel Ward approaching Brzo's northwestern edge. Comguard flankers broken, retreating towards Brzo. Delta Galaxy is in pursuit. No heavy resistance encountered. Well, we don't want the Crusader faction and Wolves to get all the glory here. But that means if Radek is down, a lot of time has transpired because Radek drops. Yeah, according to the timeline, Garth Radek is downed on the 16th of May. So we're 11 days into Wolf's campaign here. 16 days into the Grand Bachal here on Tukayyid. So we want to break through here and make sure that Delta doesn't get all the kills. I guess Kerensky's gone down to help Beta in their push from the south. Or no, it sounds like the Ilkhan's moving down to take Beta. And it's just temporarily advancing under Natasha's orders. After X1 identifies the location of the gates, you must rush in and mark the targets for Roque and his artillery star to take them out. Designated hitters there is the next mission. We've got 470 tons to play with, so we are going to take our second Bane here before we go into it. You can go this. Because we now have 2 Banes on the field, so I want Liston in the second one. So we're getting XP. And we'll swap them around after this first mission. I should do weapons groups as well, while I remember. Left arm, right arm. Machine guns can be on 6. And I'll do this one too, which is also going to be on 6.
Okay, Spiders. I know this week has been grueling. Comstar's fanatics have tested us at every turn, had graves waiting for us around every corner. We've been forced to fight a battle we aren't used to, or respect. But there's light at the end of the tunnel. We're a stone's throw from downtown Brzo. Once we encircle it, it's game over. But we know Comstar will crank up the heat.
We will match their intensity.
Now, we got Roque and Bravo Star on the ground. There are designated hitters. The problem is, we only have a general idea of where these gates are located. Comstar's spiders in this area have made safe recon flights a nightmare.
Axe can push in and try and pinpoint their location. We can make some noise and get their attention, make them go in circles trying to catch us.
I know you are brave, but you have pulled that move too many times. Comstar deals in intelligence gathering. We have been here over a week. They are wise to your moves now.
Then I'll take a page out of their book and challenge them to an honor duel. Score some points with Runic.
Give it a shot. Olin, have your elementals ready to crush any bullies that try to gang up on Phelan and company.
Yes, my Khan.
Once Phelan and Olin are inside and give us the thumbs up, the rest of us will insert from our position, here. Roque and Bravo Star will set up shop as far away from the action as possible. Rana, I trust your star to swoop in on this path and mark the gates of the target zone so Roque and Bravo can hit them.
We will mark them so fast that Bravo will bring the gates down before Comstar has a chance to relay it over comms.
My unit will guard Roque and his star and hold off any attackers. Buy them as many cracks as they need to hit their targets. Once we finish up, I'll get the rundown from Sakan Radek. Hopefully Tundra's finished dancing with the comm guards in the hills and they'll be ready to storm Brzo City. Full force. Okay, Spiders. We've hung on the outskirts of Brzo long enough. Let's punch our ticket inside the city.
Natasha doesn't sound too concerned about Radek's fate. He's out of contact at the moment. But yeah, we will hopefully get him back before too long. We're going to go in here, but we're actually not, because I just remembered we haven't done our upgrades. We did our chassis ones. Okay, so we want ballistics. We're going to switch focus heavily here towards ballistics. Ultra autocannons is what I want. Forget machine guns. Ultra autocannon, cooldowns, damage, heat. And unlock LBX burst fire. Well, we're not using them. Let's start with damage. Then, oh, okay, damage is all we're getting because we're short on weapon components. Damn. So much in the first, I don't know, 6 or so missions we went all in on mech components. In fact, it was more than that. It was almost like the first 10 missions before I realized, oh, wait a minute, we don't even need to buy that many things with mech components in this DLC because we have a lot of research done at the beginning. So yeah, I could have had more ballistics upgrades. Now we're at the point where kind of having all this extra research is pointless because once again we have become limited by components. And again, yeah, part of that limitation is just because I went too much into mech components when I didn't need to at the start of this DLC. But yeah, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Right, now we can begin the mission then. Let's start. I don't know how much swooping in we're going to be able to do in these banes, like Rana suggested there. How slow are they? There's the city. They're big boys.
What's the word, Phelan? Did you get eyes on the gates?
Target.
The gates, and a flurry of comm guards looking to burn me alive in the name of Blake. Do not worry, pretty boy. We will finish the fight you just started.
And the grid coordinates, Act 1? Did those slip your mind?
Hang tight. I'm a little busy trying not to get my head blown off here.
Okay.
Okay. Grid coordinates set.
All right, Breaker 1.
Here they come.
Baton is yours. Go to the zones and mark the gates. Approaching the first
Whoa,
gate,
what is...
Need to clear out the guards. Okay, Breakers. We know where the
that
gates
sound?
Thanks to your freeborn pet's desperate tactics, we know we
Oh my god.
He took a page out of your book, Runic.
Oh my god.
To a stand-up fight.
Then ran with his tail between his legs. A real hero of Clan Wolf he is.
Hang on. We need to put those on chain fire because that's driving my ears mad.
Nailed that, Mech. Island just bailed out.
My proximity alerts are going off.
Yeah, mine are too. They're triggered by the ultra autocannons. Hang on a second. Is it going to be less bad if they're on chain fire? This might be a lower DPS by a considerable margin though. Yes. Close. 1 second, because that was not working.
Guards cleared. Marking the gate, Star Commander.
1 second.
Stand by.
Ammo crates? None. So who needs it? Runic, I think. Let's send, Runic to this one, and we'll go to the other. Get some ammo refills this way. Yeah, that sound was unbearable. And I was clicking as fast as I could when they were on chain fire to get rid of it, but I still feel like I wasn't able to quite get the most of it. Maybe what I need is more weapons groups for them. I can just hold down buttons. And, nah, that's still not going to work, is it? Okay, no. Okay, well, we'll just have to put up with it. Maybe it's less bad in an external view, but my aim is even worse from that.
Gate marked. You are clear to let loose.
Okay.
Target gate sighted. Sending fire.
Go, okay.
Star Commander. Keep moving, Breaker Star. I know you're fast, but Comstar knows what we're up to. We're about to get a steady diet of comm guards over here.
Are we entering into the city right now? I'm unsure exactly. I mean, we're entering into some sort of industrial or residential area, but I'm not sure if this is Brzo itself. The map didn't seem like we were quite close enough.
Breaker 1, closing in on the next gate.
Maybe it's just a bit misleading. Oh, hang on, we've got mechs. Never mind the mechs.
They won't regret pulling gate duty today, that is for sure.
Oh my god. Right, we need to change view, see if it's any different. Thank you, whoever PPC'd our own guy in the back there. Oh my god, they're ultra, so you can fire them even faster. That guy cartwheeling away. Who is this? Goddamn partisan tank. How are you alive?
Smoke that freeborn scum. I will remove that target from the field, Breaker 1.
Look at that, all jammed. Yeah, okay, I don't want to jam these things. Let's just fire them traditionally. Unjam everybody. And then we'll fire in groups like that. That is plenty fast enough.
I see more comm guards on my display.
Someone's close on the right. Manticore in there somewhere. Charger 1A1 there. I just remembered I got machine guns as well, with quite a long range in clans.
Red down.
Sorry, Bane, clipped you there.
Maneuvering for a shot.
Oh, close, close. Where did you come from? This thing has so many projectiles. They weren't... How am I getting cooling here? I'm in like a tiny little park area. Yeah, this thing has so many projectiles that they don't even all appear when I'm firing machine guns as well. Oh, I take it back. Okay. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Interesting problem. I don't have a melee either. I probably could have saved some ammo earlier with these machine guns, but never mind. The machine guns look so much better in clans than they do in mercenaries.
Alright, Star Captain, we uncluttered the area. Get to it.
You can actually see that they are projectiles. We need this ammo ourselves. Sorry, Runic.
Throttling to the marked waypoint, Breaker 1.
Oh, wait a moment. Wait a moment. There's a second one here. Okay. That second phase didn't go very smoothly, but still. Well, we should be alright now that we're fully repaired.
Star Commander, okay? I hope your guns are ready to keep spitting fire. Marking the next gate.
Repairs? Hopefully the Bane 2 does not have that god-awful noise. Here we go. Everyone's looking good. Runic's got a bit of internals in the arms, hence the 97%. But otherwise we're fine.
Gate marked.
Open fire.
Fire away.
Bravo, Star. Lock on and fire on my mark. 2, 1. Mark!
Another bullseye, Bravo Star. Keep pushing, Breakers. Their attempts to break through our screen aren't dying down anytime soon. On it. Keep your head on your shoulders, Phelan.
Save some ammo. Moving in.
Breakers, we push to the last gate. We need to haul ass.
They gonna be on our right here or hopping over the wall?
Anyone in this group going to let that stop us?
Nick. Oh no, while I am breathing.
There.
That will not be on my record. We'll bring those turrets to their knees.
Don't need to be getting cooling. Oh, there's a lot of guys here on the right. He's not... Okay, Victor then, team. Ah, okay. Banshee. Oh. Can take care of you. Trust my team to kill the Victor on his own. Take his AC-20 off, team. Oh wait, I'm too close to this. There we go. Losing components. Something is in my rear. It's a tank of some description. Team can finish off them. He's only got an SRM4 now. Goodbye. Ah, stop doing that.
Target is locked. Going to send those free birds packing.
Guys, why is this thing still alive to do damage to you? I don't see a single person doing damage to it right now. Someone's shooting at its leg. What was that about? It's like they were on hold fire or something. What was that? Oh, it was you. Never mind, it's him. Might as well stay a little bit mobile.
I have the target locked on my tactical screen.
Thank you for the assist.
Target's locked. Going to turn this battlefield into a shooting gallery. Cratered that target. Make your move, Breaker 1. No one left to bother you.
Good.
Bravo star at target.
Right, Liston, you're in the other one, so you can go over here. If he was running low on ammo, I don't know, but he should be refilled now. So the Bane is a monster. I didn't know what to expect from 10 Ultra Autocannon 2s. That's just an Ultra Autocannon 20 in a sense. But at the same time, if all those projectiles hit, think about how fast it's cycling. That is quite a lot of damage stacking up quickly. And I'm not even trying to burst fire them, I'm just... sorry, I shouldn't say burst fire because it's a bit confusing considering there's already something... a burst fire autocannon in Mercenaries. You know what I mean though, rapid fire.
Target area verified. Unleashing fire.
Get it?
Widow 1, Bravo Star hit all their marks.
Liston's 100%.
We are not out of the woods yet. More contacts. These fools want to die defending Lost Gates. Do not
Mech's ahead.
stand in their way.
I didn't expect them to be right here. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Why am I at the front? Oh. Sorry, frames.
Attack order confirmed. These turrets are mine.
We'll hold them here. Oh, I'm hitting someone there. Naga, what are you doing?
Roger that.
Get out of that.
We'll hustle to the mark grid point. Breaker 4 moving to hit those targets.
There's an Atlas right there as well.
We'll blast those targets off the field.
I think I'm hitting the top of that gate there.
Great kill, Breaker 1.
Nice. We move in. That rifleman was like frozen in place. There. And on our right as well. Other side also. Well, either one's fine.
I just scorched that neck.
Assault close. Oh, it's a charger. Grasshopper. There'll be a fourth member of a lance somewhere in here. Oh, he's about to blow. Bit too close there. Hold. There's a missing mech in that second lance. We'll move this direction then. This city seems a lot more affluent than Scupo did. Kind of old-fashioned tower blocks. This one's a city of kind of glass. Oh, there's our missing mech.
Need to angle for a clean shot. Stand by.
We cleared our sector of all hostiles, 101. We just finished sweeping up the rest of the grid.
I'm taking sensitive torso damage. What's happening?
This is Blood of Kerensky.
I am about to see you on board.
Natasha.
What is it?
A call just came in over comms. Beta Actual is down.
Is Sakan Radek dead?
Unknown. He went down fighting in the hills, near your current position. I have been unable to hail him on comms.
Is his attacker still on the ground?
Last report has a depth Epsilon beach on the ground piloting a Highlander.
Send me his coordinates. I'm taking my direwolf and my command star, and I'm gonna run that bastard down.
Good hunting, Widow One.
All other stars, link up with the rest of Alpha Galaxy and return to base camp. I shouldn't be gone long.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that's a chapter in one of the Blood of Kerensky's, well, in the final Blood of Kerensky novel. I think it's Beach's perspective. She attacks Radek's executioner. The comm guys got their pound of flesh during that last battle. We all need to prepare for one last push. Breaker 1. Okay, well, I liked the Bane one. I did not like that god-awful noise. So we're going to go to the Bane 2 and see how that fares in comparison. But like, we were shredding mechs in that thing, which really surprised me. And obviously heat was not an issue whatsoever. Let's take it on. Look at that. We did so much damage in that thing. Just stealing XP from the rest of our star. Rana was a beast. We can do better upgrades as well. Okay. I was going to say as well, I think that briefing screen that we saw before that last mission then had been a mistake in it. It shouldn't have said that Radek had already been downed. I got the vibe that that should have been like breaking news at the end. Okay, just 2 missions left. Hang on, we'll start with our notifications as we often do. Terrorist City. Some upgrades. And a Kodiak one if we were to purchase one. Frankly, I don't think I'll bother. We might as well, actually, if we've got the tonnage to spare. Have everyone in 100 tonners. Ghost Bear's not going to be using it anymore here on Tukayyid. Their campaign is at an end. Rana, what have we got? We were going to upgrade what next? Energy weapons? No. Spread? No. Decreases cooldown time on ballistic weapons? Yes, please. 2 of those. These Banes are going to be goddamn crazy. They jammed quite easily, so like I couldn't rapid fire them, but I mean these things were just cycling so quickly at standard speed anyway, it didn't make any difference. Wallister, what were you working on? This one, so not enough yet. We said already that you might as well go in this, because you've got level 3s and everything else. You're not using artillery. You haven't got a heat issue in the Bane. Let's go XP, so we can max out the Bane. We won't have enough missions remaining, but we'll make progress at least. Runic, where were you? You were working on... damage to the enemy's rear with your Naga. 1 second, I might hold off on Runic in case I want to swap him out of the Naga. You want to go in incoming damage reduction. There we go, so that's 2 skills maxed out on Gronagol here. And what I'm going to see is how much tonnage we've got in the next mission. We'll do the reading in just a second. 500. Okay, so everyone can go 100 tonners now. Which means we're no longer going to use the Naga. We're going to swap our... Well, we're going to purchase whatever we can here. Kodiak, probably. We can't even afford it, because we spend it all on Banes. Well, I take it back then. Runic, you're going to stay with your rear damage upgrades on the Naga. And then everyone is spent their XP. Wallister is saving his for this one. 2 missions remaining. Let's go to facilities. Repairs are easy to do this instance. Science lab, research, and we don't have enough components to do an awful lot, frankly. Ballistics is what we're going to spend it on. Ultra autocannon heat. Maybe we go in on damage. Cooldown? Kind of, yeah, that would be good for the Bane one. Oh, good for both Banes. Let's go this then. We're essentially deciding what our final upgrade of the game is going to be here. Damage is probably the smarter pick, but as I so often do, I like to keep things balanced, so I'll go in for cooldown. They'll cycle a little bit quicker going into the final level. But that's it, unless there's anything else we can do with just... Everything's grayed out here. Oh, I take it back. We're not using Gauss rifles. We could do machine guns if we felt inclined to. It's not nothing. Active probe we're not using. ECM we're not using. Jump jets we're not using. I didn't check, but I presume the Bane does not have. Mask we don't have. LRMs were very low priority. Maybe we just go machine guns. We have like the Dire Wolf doing like a 10. And so is the Warhawk, but that's very low priority. I'd rather do the machine gun damage. Bit of range, actually, maybe even better. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and there's our final 2 upgrades of the game then. We'll have them ready going into the last level. Anything we do beyond that is going to be a nothing. So, let's check our briefing. Task Force Guardian ordered to the front. Ulrich Kerensky has ordered Task Force Guardian to the front, so that was Epsilon back here. Looks like Gamma's moving up as well. Gamma Galaxy to join Guardian for the final push into Brzo. Gamma is regrouping with Delta up here to the north, along with Colonel Ward. I don't know who the Galaxy Commander of Gamma was. I feel like a Galaxy Commander got mentioned in one of the earlier briefings, but I didn't catch it in editing either, what it was. Ordered to establish a logistics supply depot to the recently cleared suburbs. Who's that? That should be Guardian, presumably. Those two should be the other way around, but whatever, makes sense regardless. Make ready for Clan Wolf's encirclement of Brzo. Well, we're closing in. Encirclement of Brzo to begin. All galaxies assign theaters in which they are to encircle and blockade Brzo. Once in position, stand by and prepare for the final assault on Brzo. What have we got here? They're still holding the airfield to the north. Looks like Gamma and Delta are going for that first. Beta is cutting off any chance of escape from the south. And Alpha and Epsilon are going to move in along with the Wolf Spiders straight in from the west. 9th and 10th are regrouped. 12th was too badly damaged after seeing them off in the Pozoristu Mountains, so they're not getting involved. But now that Jade Falcons are probably retreating off-world, they definitely have already, if Guthradik has been downed by this point, which happens on May 16th. That means the 11th Army is on their way from the Jade Falcon front now, although I think they and the 12th are combined to form a 13th Army, because they'd taken so many casualties and kind of lost a lot of their chain of command. I don't know if they'll make it here on time for the last 2 missions. We will see if they pop up. Right, the battle for Brzo. Ulrich is sending us against the 9th and 10th Comguards here. Clan Wolf's final battle of the Tukayyid campaign has arrived. Fight your way to the park in downtown Brzo to bring reinforcements into the fray for the final push to ultimate victory. It's a nighttime battle. I don't think we've used night vision very much in this DLC. I did see, or hear at least, that it has been tweaked for this DLC.
How is your direwolf, Natasha?
Better than Beach and his Highlander.
I hesitate to even ask.
I just returned the favor for what he did to Sakan Radek.
Yeah, Beach was the POV
Maybe
character.
Galaxy appreciates the gesture. I know the field is too hot to attempt a rescue or recovery at this time.
Then it will be up to us to finish what he started. I will contact Beta and get a read on the situation.
No need. I will take direct command of Beta and all of Task Force Tundra for this final assignment. You and Task Force Widow should stay on target.
Af, I am ready to end this fight.
The Presenter Marshal will devote everything he has at his disposal to stop us from taking Brzo. The main force defending it is comprised of the 222nd, led by Presenter 4, Whitney Ferguson.
It does not matter who he throws at us. Folks knows, if you win, Clan Wolf calls checkmate. How are we going to tackle it?
With every unit we bid that can still pilot a machine. Beta Galaxy is reeling after Sakan Radek's fall. I want to weaponize their anger before it turns to grief. Beta will insert first on the outskirts of the city here, and swoop around the park and Republic buildings so we can start to encircle them. From there, I will lead Alpha Galaxy and my Golden Keshik from the outskirts of the city from this approach sector.
Hopping back into a cockpit, Ilkhan?
I have sat on the sidelines of this battle for far too long. And with Sakan Radek down, Beta needs leadership in the field. It is time to get my hands dirty and fight with the rest of the pack.
We will be honored to fight alongside you.
What is the story in the sky? Can we expect air support?
Not until we disable the anti-air installations Comstar is outfitting the city with. There is a series of these active countermeasures located along this stretch of the city. I was hoping your wolf spiders could help with that.
I have clutch warriors that are up to the task. Right, Star Captain Rana?
I would choose death over letting you down, Clan Kerensky.
No need. If this ends up being my last battle, I will need you to carry on my legacy after I fall.
What is the next step after we knock out the anti-air?
Head to this zone in the park. Clear an LZ to bring more wolves into the fray. I want to stagger our drops. And leave elementals on the ground, smashing anything with a pulse into pieces.
There will be a lot of noise out there. We'll want to keep moving.
And we will. To this structure, here. We believe it is being utilized as their main base of operations in this part of the city. If we can secure it, we can start sending a ripple of confusion amongst their ranks.
Then keep swallowing up the city.
Exactly. But we must be careful. Galaxy Commander Fetladrol and Task Force Guardian has brought forward all our munitions and supplies. But we will be forced to expend a lot during this push. So, mind your ammo. You do not want to be stuck out there with nothing but lasers and the hope that a comm guard gets close enough you can melee them. All right, wolves. We know what we must do. We fight until Brzo belongs to Clan Wolf.
Going into what looks like a very built-up city here. I'm looking forward to seeing how it looks on the ground. 500 tons, let's confirm. And we're also going to swap out our Bane to the other one, aren't we? Okay, and see how these ultra autocannons fare. The UAC 10s. This lance is fine. Let's kick things off. Significantly under tonnage. What are you talking about? We're 35 tons under 500. We can handle this fine. Not even 10%. Deploy for the penultimate mission of the Wolves of Tukayyid campaign. Goddamn, look at that thing. What a beast. Good noises.
Commands, this is Alpha Actual. Beta and Delta are engaging the 222nd.
We've got friendlies.
Proceed on your objectives.
They need our help.
Let us take Brzo and our second objective in the name of Clan Wolf.
You heard the Ilkhan wolf spiders.
Start over here.
One last fight here on Tukayyid. If this is
Oh my
the
God.
last chapter of my career, it was an honor fighting with you all.
Have faith, Natasha.
Lying next to the legendary
We'll get through this. Cataphract, good grief. Where's that come from? Okay, this thing generates heat. Remember those machine guns. Another one on the right. Oh, there's a lot of guys close here. Let's let my heat come down a bit. Can we... hang on a second. Never mind that. Hello, Grasshopper. I see you. Take off that axe. Partisans in our rear. Kill. I want that dead.
Took out that target in the name of Clan Wolf.
Something is over here. It might just be a turret. I want it dead regardless. Shadowhawk has fled for his life.
Target destroyed.
Let's check our situation. They're going in that direction. Let's do a quick circle here just to check I'm not leaving anything behind. There is a crate ahead, ammo, which is plentiful in this thing. Yeah, okay, we've got so much more ammo. Oh, whoa, whoa, close. Charger. Oh my god, I can burst these guys down so quickly if I just click rapidly. I can overheat myself just as quickly as well. Make it this hunchback. That just exploded right beneath me. I'll hide here for a second. Catch my breath. Okay, run away again. Has this guy still got his arms? No. Yes, he does. Guys, come on.
That mech is a wreckage site.
Hello, dragon. Okay, nice.
Targets verified. About to remind those freebirds how weak they are.
Target destroyed. Scan mode engaged.
Well, we might as well take it. That was kind of rough. We seem to suddenly stumble into like 6 of them right on top of us. Got more ammo crates ahead.
Job 2. We need to clear this park so more wolves can land.
Mechs ahead.
There is no sign Comstars of
Aircraft overhead.
as stupid and weak as ever.
Right, guys, I don't know what you're firing at up there. We've got friendlies ahead. Let's get up there and support them.
Target destroyed. New target.
Attack order confirmed. These turrets are mine.
New hostile detected.
I'm worried about hitting my own team, yeah, like that.
Scratched off a Surat for Breaker Star. That Reborn is not getting back up. Way to score one for Breaker Star, Star Captain.
1 second. There's somebody right next to me.
I have the target locked on my tactical screen.
Not anymore.
To hit it, Breaker 1.
Oh my god, the heat. Why am I not firing machine guns? That's 2 kills there.
We'll bring those servants to their knees.
God damn, where did all these guys come from? Okay, can we please kill these objectives?
Breaker 4 moving to hit those targets hard and fast.
The damage we sustained just there. Overhead.
Targets locked. Going to turn this battlefield into a shooting gallery.
These are not particularly easy to kill with ease. We'll wait for them to circle around again. I want them dead before we advance. They're gonna come straight over this building. Am I even hitting them? One more is on his way. Damn it. Here they come again.
I have the target locked on my tactical screen, shifting to
One down.
Breaker 1.
Oh, jammed. Let's get a better view on their approach.
Target's locked. Going to turn this battlefield into a shooting gallery.
I feel like my guys are just not firing at all. Whatever. We'll keep advancing. Why am I struggling so much to hit these guys? I got the ammo to spend, but let's move into this ring here.
We'll blast those targets off the field.
Target destroyed.
Oh my god, there's a lot. Let's finish this last one. Thank Christ. Right, ammo. Let's have a look. What are we dealing with here? Oh, the map does not like it. It's too much stuff. Let's move around here. Where do we start here? Just on this side.
Proximity alert. This sector is riddled with mines.
Yeah, I see them. This feels like an actual minefield and not just the random things that we sometimes come across. Goodbye.
Scan mode disengaged. Scan mode engaged. Scanning complete. Scanning complete.
Guys, you should be firing at them.
Going to send those pre-births back in.
For pickup. Scan mode disengaged. Scan mode engaged. Scanning complete. Scanning complete. Scanning complete. Scanning complete.
Oh, that other blue guy is advancing through the minefield.
Scanning complete.
There might have been some salvage mixed in amongst that. Would be a good hiding spot for it if there was.
Scan mode disengaged. New target.
No, it's all mines. Okay.
Scanning complete. Scan mode disengaged.
Are you kidding me? I'm not even going to try. We're moving on with our lives. There.
Breaker 3 is maneuvering for a shot.
Incoming missile.
What lasers was he firing there?
If that was your attempt to kill me, you failed.
Sorry, Runic.
New hostile detected.
Attack order confirmed. These turrets are mine.
Target destroyed.
Just going to stay here. take the heat. Lose. Ah, I was getting a bit of cooling there in that water. King Crab over there.
Hostile detected. King Crab. New target.
Somebody deal with them, please. Damn it.
Let us see the rest of you beat that.
What is this? Oh, it's a crashed broadsword.
Target.
Crush that
Destroyed.
freebird.
New target.
Hostiles ahead. Lots of them.
Target. Destroyed. New target.
Let's get these guys for the...
You see that, Breakers? Smoke that Desco scum.
This is getting silly.
New target.
Target's verified. About to remind those freebirds how weak they are.
Target. Destroyed.
Someone's... How long has that been there? And another one just here.
You schooled that pilot in combat.
Good. That's another aerospace fighter down then.
Light that freeborn up.
If I take much more damage, I won't be able to fully repair this thing going into the final mission.
Widow 1, status.
Fighting like hell across this battlefield.
King Crab.
Incoming.
We cannot take this in one go. Once we take the bridge, we must redeploy. The Snarl is sending me data. Comstar is gearing up for one last push to deny us.
Copy that.
Target. Destroyed.
Maneuvering
Molar.
for a shot.
That structure is history.
Where's that cooling?
We have them reeling. But no white flags yet.
How are you holding up, X1?
Destroyed. New
Where's the cooling? Here it is.
But I'll manage.
target. Destroyed.
I'm not even sure what I'm standing in.
When this is over, Star Captain, the Crusaders lose, but Glen Wolf comes out on top.
Okay.
Like Olin said, Runic, we are all of the clan, and we fight together. And you need that spheroid to help us win for your own record. No one will remember Rodigo when we claim victory.
Okay. What do we got? A Bane 3, a Direwolf, is that Natasha? And a Treb. What was in the Bane 3? Missiles, a lot of them. Let's get ourselves repaired. Liston in the Bane 1 has taken 0 damage here. Not sure how he's managed to do that much. Let's see then. Runic, I'm sorry for shooting you in the back earlier. Did not help things. Wallister, you can go here. And Gronagle, you can go there. The fact that we're getting repair bays here, I thought we were at the end of that mission. I don't know why the music stopped. Because I was, well, it stopped because I was doing nothing. I was just running around trying to shoot it. I'll pick this up just for the sake of Liston. He probably needs ammo in his Bane 1, which is maybe why he's taking no damage, because he ran out of ammo ages ago and nobody's even firing at him.
Systems offline. Field repairs complete.
Okay, how bad is it? 98% is fine. Gronagle's still getting his repairs. Let's check our map. Moving along the southern edge here. I never imagined any city like this on Tukayyid. I don't know what the planetary population is like. But I think of it as mostly agrarian planet. I can't even aim up at this. I'm useless. My god. Right, a team's gonna have to get this one by themselves. Just gonna jam everything there just to quick get some shots while I could. Engine's down on it. It's crashing. It's down. It's so claustrophobic in here. Let's maneuver around a little bit this way. Oh, now they can attack from both sides while I'm stuck in the middle. This is worse.
Scan mode engaged.
It's very quiet now.
Wolves,
There.
whatever fight you got left in you, offer it up now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly what I was just about saying happened.
Keep wiping out surats like that, they will just surrender when they ID you on the battlefield.
My God, what's going on in there?
You see that listing? Send them mech to the ground.
This is just chaos. Let's get right a little bit so we can get some space. Focusing on the wrong side torso here, but actually it's got an autocannon, so I don't know where they are, all around us. How are you alive? Someone's in our rear. I need that dead, whoever it is. Black Knight. I've kind of lost track of what's going on here. Who's that very colourful Mad Cat there? Champion down. Get him before he hits you with that sword.
This is Breaker 3. Need an angle for a clean shot. Stand by.
Good God, man. Something's on my right now. Another cataphract. Get him. Get him, team. Oh my God. Mission's not over. Let's get out of the middle and over to an edge. Reduces the number of angles we need to cover. Ah, look. This is more an environment I would like to fight in. I can see. Direwolf's handling itself fine, says the Bane 3. I don't know if it's done any work at all. Maybe against that Sokol. Where from now? Is that water? No. But at least I got a little bit of space.
Alpha Actual, we cleared the bridge.
I located a spot to rally up. Comstar's throwing a Hail Mary at us.
Scan mode engaged.
I'll see you shortly.
Okay, done. Goddamn. I don't know why the music stopped. That was a bit strange. We've reached 15 honor. We got 3 million Kerenskys. Got a whole bunch of merits there. And damage at the end after those repair bays wasn't too bad. This fight for Brzo is far from over, Breaker 1. And the Ilkhan says they've got one last enemy to try and turn the tables. Stand by for details. Okay. Well, we saw there was kind of a boss towards the end. Oh, well, there was a boss in the final level of the Ghostbearer DLC. I don't know what it could be this time. Lots of XP again. Slightly less than we had. Didn't we get into like 1900 with the Bane one? Okay, for the last time, these claim it doesn't actually matter because we're not going to be able to do any research. 5.5 million. But just for the hell of it, we'll do a machine gun damage upgrade, which we can afford. Yeah, why not? There, it's done. Okay, research has finished them. Notifications. Another Bane 2. Can I even afford another one? I got 10 million. I think I can. Mechs. We might as well have another one. Sure. Or a Kodiak? That's a little bit different. Let's have a Kodiak. and give it to somebody. And I've got merits to spend. I can spend it on... I don't want to spend it on an executioner. Disgusting. Whatever, we won't get anything else. We'll keep our Naga, which I suspect didn't do any damage in that last mission. Right, well, let's go Mech Bay. Everything is easily repaired. Kodiak is going in instead of the Warhawk. But then the Kodiak is an even better one with melee, isn't it? I don't know if it does extra melee damage in this game with those big old claws. It doesn't on tabletop, but... No, Assault Hand Actuator. At least this one has the ability to melee, so let's swap them around. I know I gave what's Gronigal that Direwolf specialty, but whatever. He may even have the ability... No, he doesn't. No matter. We've got a little bit of XP. He can do it on... Turning speed, just to keep him a little bit mobile. Or ballistics. Let's do ballistics. Oh, I can't even afford it. Well, I can do extra melee damage then with the Kodiak. Alright, that's how he's going to finish. You're going to do rear armor, you can't afford it. So, weapons cooldown and heat generation. In the Naga, you're not even traveling that fast. Turning speed. It's all rubbish. I don't even think the Naga can hit 70 kilometers an hour. It doesn't have heat issues either, so let's do turning speed on you. Rana for our final upgrade. Cooldown on ballistics. Wallister for his. It's gonna be... he's in the Direwolf, so it's ballistics and energy. Reduce of incoming damage. Good. We're so close, I don't think that's making any difference, but no matter. It's good to have all the same. And Wallister, and Liston's not going to get anything else. Too bad, but that's fine. We can also look at doing any affinities we're not using. You're going to use the Direwolf for this last time then. Hang on. At range, top speed, cooldown on missiles. Yeah, okay, Direwolf. I was thinking about since once his face is already swapped, but it's fine. Or Gronigal already had this Direwolf, but it's better like this. We are gonna stay in our Bane. Runic is gonna might as well take the Naga specialty because that's what he's taking into the final mission. Frankly, I don't know if it's doing very good work or not at this stage in the game. The problem is that because the damage isn't counted at the best of times, it's difficult to know whether he's doing no damage or getting 0 damage XP because he's getting lots of kills with the Naga or getting 0 kills with the Naga. It wouldn't make any difference on the XP count. Let's do that. And yeah, okay. Slightly misplayed there. Should have gone for an assault because he hasn't even got that now, but whatever. It's alright. He'll be fine in the Kodiak. We are going to go in with our 2 here. I think I preferred the 1, but that sound was so god-awful, I'm going to be happy enough with the 2 instead. Bane got 10 assault mech kills and 15 heavy mech kills. Good. Well done. What was that? What did I just see? Jade Falcon Phi Galaxy camo pattern. Interesting. And we're going to go to our final batch of chassis upgrades here. What do I want? Speed and maneuverability. God damn. Holy hell, okay, well, we just did a lot of upgrades on our Bane then. Direwolf. There we go. Hunchback we're not using. Kodiak we just bought, but not with merits. Naga for the last time. Nightgear we're no longer using. Shadowhawk, Warhawk we are... Okay, nice. Nice and balanced to end things. We're not even using the Warhawk anymore, are we? We just dropped it for a Kodiak. I may be dropping the Naga for the Warhawk, but whatever. We'll be fine. Let's go. We're done. We've done research, we've done milestones, we've done chassis upgrades. We're not buying anything else. Our mech bay is all fully repaired. We've got all these, but we're not going to spend them on anything else. Our guys are all maxed out. Final briefing then. All galaxies ordered forward. Reinforcements from 11th Army are being rerouted from the Jade Falcon Theatre into our own. I meant to say as well, that same box that said Radek had been downed, a mission before it should have, it also said Ulrich was taking command of them, which was also a mission before it should have, because that's what we heard in our previous briefing. If the 11th is allowed to regroup, Comguards will significantly outnumber us. The Ilkhan has issued the following message. Wolves, it is time to end this. Advance! And yeah, 11th on their way in. It's actually, I think, been redesignated the 13th by this point, with survivors from the 11th and 12th consolidated. Epsilon is holding the back. Delta's going in from the north. Alpha and Gamma, that is Widow, Task Force Widow going in from the west, and Beta and Ulrich closing in from the south. Those poor 9th and 10th that we've been facing off against this whole campaign are, going to try and survive long enough for 11th to reach them. Let's go and check our final briefing. Ulrich is sending us against the 9th and 10th armies. Vogt has deployed the formidable Bellerophon to turn the tide in the battle for Brzo. What the hell is that? You must power through the Comguard defenders and reach the anti-air installations and activate the guns to destroy this battle zeppelin before it is too late. Goddamn, okay, alright.
We have the momentum, Ilkhan. We shouldn't let it die out. Why have we hit pause?
Star Captain Nygren and his fighters spotted something inbound. It has been wreaking havoc outside the city.
What is it?
ID tag BZ77. Designation Bellerophon.
Looks like an aerial carrier. How did they even get that thing?
Craft too large to evacuate with the rest of the Rosselhag Republican forces were likely handed over for Comstar to use. Like that naval destroyer you encountered. It was included in their force roster, so it is fair game to deploy against us.
Vogt knows we are closing the noose around the city, so he is throwing everything he has left at us, including this thing.
We still have artillery stars on the ground. Can we screen them and have them take this thing out?
Their hands are full, and it is not that simple. The Bellerophon is rigged with an automated point defense. Countermeasures that shred a mech's missiles, lasers, and rounds. Anti-air guns seem to be our best option.
Are there any static anti-air installations on the ground? I did not see any active out there.
There are a handful of them on this island, beyond the bridge.
Why is it quiet?
Based on the intel I gathered, the battery's power is connected to a grid in the city that, if switched on, could kill power to the entire region. Before we hit Brzo, Comstar sacrificed firing authority to keep the city up and running.
Thank the Father.
Af, there are 4 consoles that control different sections of the installation. We need to flip all 4 back on to power the guns.
And hope it actually comes online.
The 222nd knows that victory means keeping the Bellerophon in the air. It will be all hands on deck to deny us a way to change that.
You know what I always say, Natasha.
Wolves do the impossible.
We are going to march from the bridge as a pack, shoulder to shoulder. Once we reach it, a force will need to break off and beat the defenders at the consoles and activate the countermeasures. Otherwise, the Bellerophon will turn the city into a clan wolf graveyard. Does anyone at this table believe that taking out that flying demon is beyond us? That securing this victory is impossible?
Neg!
No.
Never crossed my mind.
Good.
Neg, Ilkhan.
Then prove it to me.
Vogt has deployed the formidable Bellerophon. Okay. I have no idea what to expect from this. I ran away from the naval destroyer that came in. I won't be able to run this time. But we have a much more heavily equipped lance now. The Kodiak, a Direwolf, 2 Banes, and the Naga as well. We should be able to shred anything that comes in our way. I just checked our timeline as well. Apparently the wolves didn't enter the city until the 20th of May. So yeah, let's go. We're 1 day before the conclusion of the Battle of Tukayyid. One way or another, it's about to be over.
Wolves! The Bellerophon is on the scene. We need to activate the anti-air installation
Oh,
before
look at it.
owns the sky.
God damn.
Damn. It looks like folks saved the worst for last.
Where was this even hiding the whole time?
Getting taken out by that thing? Now that's a hell of a way to cap off my career.
If ever there was a time to use a warship, it was now.
Breaker One. Share the glory.
I can live with that.
Jagged just got obliterated. Alright team, let's get across this bridge.
Wolves,
Advance.
proceed to the island.
What have we got? Oh, I'm getting 10 to the left there. Why am I getting... I'm getting like pulled towards it here. I'm not turning left now, that is the game doing that. I've got a Bane, a Mislinx, a Huntsman, a Hunchback 2C, and an Adder. Oh, we're going this way though. Godspeed, blue team. We're off. Every man for himself.
I just schooled that pilot in combat.
Destroyed.
We need to break through their line
On
to
our left.
reach the installation.
You heard the Yukon. Punch through.
Target destroyed.
Now Ryan now.
About to remind those freebirds how weak they are.
New hostile detected. Alright.
Keep wiping out surats like that, they will just surrender.
Kintaro now.
You on the battlefield.
Target destroyed.
Grasshopper.
The target locked on my tactical screen, shifting to hit it, Breaker One.
Chew through him.
Destroyed. Target destroyed.
Right. We're moving towards this.
Scan mode engaged.
Cutting into the first console.
Got it. We got mechs on our left. Let's get back to this canal here.
Going to send those freebirds back in.
Stay nice and cool. Mech on our right.
Breaker 2 moving to strike. Blasted that mech
And
to
another.
pieces.
Come on, bring him down. What are we doing here now? Oh, waiting for 20 seconds. Oh my god. Let's wait behind this building over here. Where's blue team? They're on the map. I don't know what's going on there. There's a ammo crate outside of the map. That's where we were in the previous mission. There's blue team.
We need to move. They know what we are up to. If that Bellerophon targets us, this is the end of the line.
Oh, this Nova's getting trashed. Oh, they're getting aggro from this thing. Good. Where's this guy running to in such a hurry? Outside the map boundary.
Scan mode engaged. Scan mode.
What was that huge explosion? Did something just crash over there? I think I missed something. Get out of here with your SRM2.
Destroyed.
More defenders are converging.
Oh, mechs. Something's in there.
We need more support. The comm guards
Back to the
are trying
canal.
squeeze us.
There. No.
Wolves, we need to reinforce the perimeter at the installation. And
There.
8 seconds to break a star's clock.
Oh my god, what was that?
Missile.
Back in the canal.
Your claws are sharp, Star Captain. That Surat never had a chance.
Let's kill this griffin.
Split the enemy
Excuse me? Zarna, that was that was the Ghost Bear Elemental. That guy should be ejecting. He won't because he's got an arm. There we go. There's a... Get out of here. Mech on our left. Let's go towards this. Oh, never mind. It's right on top of us. There's drones around somewhere. I just got a lock on one. There's an assault. There it is. There he goes. Medium. That's the drone. Guys, there's a medium right amongst us. There. With an AC-10, no less.
You got it. Fire distribution network is great.
Move.
The Bellerophon is sweeping around to target Breaker Star.
Something's firing from over here.
We need to give it other targets to shoot at.
They can only keep that monster away from us for so long. We need to keep moving. Wolves.
Let's get this. I know. Oh, get out of here.
Our forces are thinning out here, Breaker 1.
Hang in there, team. We've got friendly Jaguars overhead. Where was that crate?
They will keep cranking up the heat. Still haven't pounded the belief out of them.
Got it.
We're in range of the munitions feed and ammo selector console. Once that is up, we'll actually have some teeth against it.
Ammo crate over here.
Walls are dropping like flies out here. Let us pry these defenders off.
Keep moving, team. There. Oh, he's not going to be alone either. Okay, that could have been worse. Watch the heat. Thank you, Arrow. Oh, mines. Let's get this. Hang on, whoa, we're flanked. Mirage there and a medium to our rear. I don't know what just shot there. Oh my god, I'm stuck in the building now. Did that to myself. Something is shelling the crap out of us, so I think I can guess what. It's you.
I have the target in sight. Time to gut this fish.
Got him then. Please. I just lost a leg. Good. Thanks, Zarna.
Cutting into the fire distribution network.
Security overridden.
Why is no one firing?
Breaker 5, locking onto target.
Never mind then. Shoot anything else.
Confirmed. Going to light that freeborn up. Tally that kill to Breaker 5.
Good. Can we please kill this Mirage?
These spheroids have messed up on the console.
Scan mode engaged.
Their final push. Let us make
Ammo.
it count and save some lives here.
We are clear, Star Captain. Get the targeting up and ground that son of a bitch.
Hack mines. I'm going that way in a second. Drones are over there firing at something.
Ammo feed is cycling on.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, hang on.
We are moving to the last console. Once the targeting and sensors are online, we can level this playing field.
See it done. You are not kidding, Kron. They're making us earn it.
Come on, come on, come on.
We harpoon that monster. No other unit in Clan Wolf can show off a bigger trophy. We need to harpoon the monster first, you fools.
Okay. Oh my god. Well, this Bane has seen better days. Do I heal the rest of my team? I don't know if it's worth it. It's moving this way.
Chalked up another kill. Not bad for a Wolf's reborn.
Come on, come on.
Cutting into the console.
We've got more friendlies ahead. A SCR, Kit Fox, Nova, and a Viper. What was the SCR? What are you? Nothing good. Partisan's got to go to space. That in there. I'm already taking heavy damage. Something is like firing a massive cannon at us. It's you, isn't it? 6 seconds. Get that thing online.
All systems are green.
City center.
I have access to the firing interface.
We're moving.
Break their back, Star Captain. What are you waiting for, Breaker 1? Blow it out of the sky.
Moving.
Wreck that Desgo scum.
Mech on the field. He won't be alone.
Breaker 3 is maneuvering for a shot.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Should not have advanced this far ahead by myself. At least I got reinforcements here. Okay, hang on, hang on. We're flanked. This is about to go badly wrong at the 11th hour here. The frame rate is below 30. Sorry, GPU. We're getting... There's so many mechs. I have no idea who to fire at. Nobody right now because I'm overheated. It's every man for themselves. Damn it, what am I doing? Overheating. I'm stuck on something. Right, watch heat. Get back in control here. One less. Not you. Give me a mech. Target. Hatchetman. I don't know where it is, but we'll fire. That Griffin has lost its firepower. Take it back, it's got some left.
Threat neutralized.
Griffin next then, team. There's... What is my plan here? Defeat the Comstar guards. I should have done the pairs. Sorry, Kodiak, I just shot you in the air.
I will remove that target from the field, Breaker 1.
Thank God for 100 tonners, because right now... I have no idea what is going on. Thank you, whoever that is flaming. That's a statue of a mech, not a threat. Hang in there, team. I've got no ammo. I've lost an arm. That's why. Get the Crusader. Stay standing. Oh god, there's more. Arm's about to go. This whole mech is about to drop. Unjam, please. Fire what little is left. There goes the last of my UX. Hang on, I have another Bane. Give me the second Bane. Where were you when I needed you? Get out of the blooming statue. Stay standing, team.
You see that, Breakers? Smoke that Desgo scum.
Oh. Activate the air. Quick. Activate.
The guns are charging up to fire. Locking onto the Bellerophon.
It's...
Claim your kill, sir.
Oh, it just got us.
Firing.
Right at the end. Oh my god. Oh, god damn. Look at it tumble. So long, Bellerophon. And all of Brzo was destroyed.
The Bellerophon is down, Alpha Actual. It no longer owns the sky.
God, we came so close to keeping everyone alive.
Not only do we own the sky, but the call just came over the radio. Presenter Joyce Mulvena has surrendered on behalf of the 9th, 10th, and 13th armies.
Good.
Brzo is ours! Clan Wolf has achieved total victory in their campaign. We may not be setting foot on Terra today, but we will not step off this battlefield in defeat. After I dismount from my mech, I will contact Presenter Marshal Vogt and offer the clan's official recognition of Comstar's victory here on Tukayyid. But always remember, Clan Wolf did not contribute to Comstar's victory here today.
Well, look at those. A heavy price paid. All in the name of clan politics.
You look weary, Clan Kerensky.
Radik's body has been recovered. Confirmed KIA. Tukayyid has been a crucible that has culled many Khans and warriors alike. And now, we must all live with Comstar's truce in the face of failure.
Jade Falcons managed to fight to a draw. The Ghost Bears won a marginal victory. They can stand with us as the only clans to leave here with their honor intact. But the others...
The others. They will reap what they have sown. We could have united against Comstar, as I advised, but they chose pride and hubris!
So what of the truce? Do you think it will hold?
No clan is in a position to say otherwise. The Inner Sphere has earned their peace, if only temporarily.
Peace. It's almost unthinkable knowing our ways. What do you think the other clans will do?
I see many paths that lie ahead. But each clan will leave here forever changed.
Some more than others.
Some. The harsh lessons taught by Tukayyid will go unlearned. Logic and reason giving way to anger and madness. Others will leave with a renewed sense of pride in the sacrifices made by their comrades.
Oh no.
Learning that the Inner Sphere is a more worthy foe than once thought.
A smarter pride.
Perhaps that will inspire long-held beliefs to change and allow cooler heads to forge a new path. But no matter what the outcome, Operation Revival must come to an end. And it now falls on the next generation of warriors to determine the future of the clans.
That's a pleasant fantasy. But the Crusader fossils that started this war will not stand idly by. They will come for us, with everything they have.
Let them come. We are Clan Wolf, true stewards of Kerensky's legacy. There is no challenge that we will not overcome.
And that's it. The end of Wolves of Tukayyid. What a campaign that was. I mean, that was really, really good. Let's talk about the end cutscene first of all. Seeing Marta Pride there, and I'm guessing that Elemental was carrying Aiden Pride's body back aboard a dropship. For a second, I was worried that that was going to be one of our ghost pairs. What was I going to say? I feel like at some point the idea of a Jade Falcon DLC was tabled, but it never went ahead. I feel like that seeing the a Jade Falcon character who we've never had properly introduced. I know Marta has a bit of a cameo in Ghost Bears, but it's not to the same extent that we recognize Emily Wimmer and damn, I've forgotten these characters' names, but yeah, there was a couple Smoke Jaguars in there from the main campaign. However, that ending really felt like it was setting up the potential, at least, for a Refusal War DLC. Let them come. Natasha Kerensky saying, of course, that the Crusaders, those Crusader fossils, people like Van der Van Chistu and Elias Kreichel as well, the Khan and Sakan of Jade Falcon, who I think Kreichel, or however you want to say his name, is getting up there in age, 60 odd years old. But he's an ardent crusader, and he's going to initiate, him and Van der Van Chistu, the Refusal War in 5 years' time. The peace of the Tukayyid, the truce of Tukayyid, I should say, 15 years that the clans are unable to continue their advance towards Terra. Not everyone accepted it straight away. The Smoke Jaguars actually continued to attack even after Tukayyid had ended. At least 3 other battles were initiated by the Smoke Jaguars, because if you remember, only 2 of their galaxies actually came to Tukayyid. The 3rd was still out there in the Draconis Combine, and so they didn't want to stop. They kept going afterwards. Thankfully, the Draconis Combine was able to put a stop to that pretty quickly, and then eventually, by around the mid-year, things settled down. We were not even talked about the changes that take place internally within Comstar after Tukayyid, and you know what? I think I'll probably save that discussion for when we get there in MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries at the end of the Shadow of Kerensky DLC. My feelings on this DLC overall are generally pretty positive. I think in terms of gameplay, it was probably the best that Clans has been. I really liked the variety of missions, the environments, and the mechs, of course, new ones we had access to. It all came together to make something which felt a step above the other campaigns that we've played through. However, at various points throughout it, I did express my regret that we didn't get more characterization from the star. It really felt like that was put on the back burner for this DLC. There's a lot of story to cover in Tukayyid, so you can understand why. You made me proud, Star Captain Rana. You are more than worthy of the Kerensky blood name. You have honored me and Clan Wolf. At some point in the near future, we won't spoil when, Rana is going to win her Kerensky blood name. We will maybe, if there's ever a future DLC for this, we'll maybe hear more about that then. I'm a little sad we lost one of our pilots right at the very end there. Got 2.8 million Kerenskys there, merits. Nobody died this time. You know what? I was expecting a runic betrayal right at the end or something. I wouldn't know how that would work in gameplay, but perhaps a cutscene at the end of him challenging Rana and getting put in his place, maybe getting killed. And then we could have a similar situation as we saw with the Ghost Bears, where not everyone is alive in the barracks at the end. Damn, that was an intense final mission. Crazy. We're going to quickly wrap things up here. I don't know if there'll be anything else to see or do. Might as well claim this. Wolves of Tukayyid campaign complete. The Battle of Tukayyid is over, and with it, the clan invasion. But now, the ire of the other clans turns to the Wolves. and soon you may be called into battle once more. Use the sim pod in the barracks to revisit your previous battles. In recognition of your accomplishments, you are granted free reign of the clan mech markets and will be provided additional Kerenskys whenever you run low. And we can do a New Game Plus if we felt inclined to. Oh, we're aboard a warship here. Or dropship at least. Here we can see the end path. Everyone has made it into Brzo. Comstar has withdrawn. Of course, that they continue to occupy Tukayyid for years to come. I don't know where. I presume all the clans just lift off worlds at some point fairly soon afterwards. So yeah, only 2 of the clans were able to secure victories. Jade Falcons managed to get themselves a draw as well, because although they did have to give up the city that they had captured, or the objective they had captured, Comstar was so destroyed at the end of their battle that Jade Falcons had inflicted so much damage on them that basically their opponents for their campaign were wiped out in just the same way, or around about the same time that the Jade Falcons were lifting off planet. So Vogt agreed to a draw in that regard. But yeah, after this, Kerensky was able to consolidate his power, and in the vacant Khan position, or Sakhan position from Garthradik, none other than Falcon moved in to become the Wolf's Sakhan. He was seen in that final cutscene holding his Kelhound's belt buckle into the air. During his trial of Blood Name, he fought against Vlad and was able to beat him to the ward Blood Name and regain his lost Kel heritage as well in the process. I have to say, one thing, an idea I had kind of while I was editing these videos, which would have been quite a different take on the entire Tukayyid background storyline for a star. Instead of playing as Rana, play as Vlad, because Vlad is such an important character in Clan Wolf post, 3057 onwards. And it would have been like a really different perspective. I said when Vlad was popped up on screen in a couple of cutscenes earlier, he's kind of done dirty by Stackpole's writing at some point. The heroes are very much the heroes, and the villains are very much the villains in Stackpole's novels. And Vlad falls firmly into that camp of just diabolical mustache-twirling villains at various points. But again, he is super important, and he does, later on, he gets a bit more fleshed out. He's not just a foil to Falcon like he is in the Blood of Kerensky trilogy. He becomes much more important, and I think it would have been really interesting. The prior campaigns, Smoke Jaguars and Ghost Bears, have handled their characters so well that I would have really liked to have seen a proper view or Vlad's perspective on the events of the clan invasion, handled with the same level of nuance that the writers have managed for the Crusader factions that we've seen in the other campaigns. A little bit of a missed opportunity there, but it would have been so different. And it's important to see the Wolves as distinctly Wardens during their campaign for Tukayyid, because them in victory means that the Warden faction is able to steer the clan's future, at least until new challenges emerge. Challenges from among their own ranks as well. Connell Ward, some point soon, will cause a lot of trouble for Ilkhan Kerensky. Tries to even get him removed from his position. If memory serves, Falcon puts a stop to that, but we're talking about 3055 by that point. Okay, let's check our barracks at the end. Wow, weird to see these guys aboard a dropship at the end. This is our Smoke Jaguar Union class. You're sitting, isn't Jaden normally in this seat? Are we going to do any other upgrades at the end? It's kind of pointless, isn't it? But I might as well. I think we said... Oh, you got maxed out, so... It might as well be incoming damage, reduce that. Rana managed to get not quite enough to get the ballistics cooldown. Liston didn't get that either. Runic didn't get... What were you working on? This. And Chronogo, yeah, we didn't get enough XP, but that's fine. Our mechs were just trashed. I'm really sad that I lost that Bane at the end. We had 3 instances over the course of the DLC then where we lost a pilot, but it's not the end of the world. I don't even know what happened to him. I mean, we were all trashed, but look, this mech was in better condition than the other Bane. So maybe he got headshotted or something. I don't know what it was. The Bellerophon like fired at us. Okay. Alright, I think we're going to wrap things up. We'll check our final... You got 50 mech kills in the Bane. Somebody did anyway. The Maga got 10 times used over the course of the DLC. We'll fully upgrade these. We'll never be back here, I don't think. So close to getting all those to that level. Naga. There we go. And what else was we using in that final mission? It was the direwolf, wasn't it? Ah, okay, there we go. I didn't get reverse speed. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Alright, guys, I think we're going to wrap things up here. I honestly don't know if MechWarrior 5 Clans will get another DLC. I get the strong impression that the next one up will be Operation Guerrero, or Guerrero, however you want to say it, for MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, which takes place in 3057. And there's enough hints in what's currently in MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries that kind of suggest that PGI is gearing up for more content in the later 3050s. There's never been a kind of DLC campaign that looks at either the Matic or the Liao faction, so I think either one of those would work quite nicely. Whether there's another Clans one further down the line, who can say? I would like to see Jade Falcons covered in the Refusal War. Whether that comes to pass, I don't know. But I hope so, because I'm absolutely loving these stories that the game is telling. And I hope to see more of them in the future. Alright guys, I think that is where we're going to leave things off. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough of Wolves of Tukayyid. Like I said before, I've enjoyed it immensely, even if there were a couple things I wish we had got to spend a little bit more time with. Frankly, I thought this was just great fun to get through. The early missions, it was all a bit chaotic, but then once it kind of settled down a bit and got into a groove, I was just really, really enjoying every single one of them. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I hope to see you soon for another video.